From the mind of El Rico Studios. It's the top 1%. Four friends from Escambia High School to Pensacola, Florida, give their takes on family, relationships, sports, entertainment, and business. Your host, CEO, director, writer, producer, El Rico Tunstall, along with business and marketing expert Alex Ennis. We got rap artist and actor Crook, aka Austin B, as well as cool, never the fool, Mr. Pay the Man himself, that boy there, LG. It's the top 1%.
Okay.
Guess so far, everybody. How you doing? It is me, Mr. CT, Mr. NBA, Mr. Guess so far. I will be your host for today, and you are watching the top 1%. Want to introduce my fellas here, LG. Talk to him.
What's happening? Don't mind me. I'm just doing my thing. You feel me? Let me get to my bro on the side. You feel me?
What's going on, y'all? It's KROOK. We in the building, top 1%.
We have the award-winning director, writer, producer, veteran, father. Just Google his name. Mr. El Rico Tunstall.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Hey, you gotta put an ETC at the end of it, etc. You know, some folks might not know what ETC ... mean. That means etc. That means most stuff. You just gotta figure it out. Google.
A master of all trades, or jack of all trades, and something else, don't matter, I forgot. But, well,
Jack of all trades and king of everything.
There you go. There you go. So, you know what? I'm over here looking at my passport. I'm getting ready to travel one more time with the family, taking a cruise. And, you know, something that I've always realized is that having this passport has been a blessing. It's been allowed me to go so many places around the world. I've been fortunate enough to travel to almost 20 countries during my lifetime, and that's definitely a blessing. The past, I would say, decade or so, there has been this growing movement called the Passport Bro movement. And to my understanding, it is regarding men from the U.S., from the States, apparently getting a little bit tired of you know, Western woman, Western society type of woman, and believe that those type of women that are submissive, that are this, that, and the third, are not in the States, and that they need to travel abroad. So what I wanted to know from you guys, from everybody's perspective here, what do you think about the Passport Bro movement? And not just that, but what do you think U.S. men, American men get wrong about it? Is there a misconception about it? What do you think, Crook?
Well, great question to start us off discussion tonight. And let's start with the back end of the question first. I think what American men get wrong from dating is some of us think it's just easy and there's no work to it. I could just get my passport, go to another country, and just find the woman of my dreams. Now, for some people, it does work. But I know in my personal experience in my city is a lot of men that actually get a chance to have a quality woman actually have really good jobs, and sometimes could be in the military. So if you're in the military and you happen to go and you get a bride from another country, you find it, it's because something to that effect of your professionalism that attracts that woman to you. You can't be a lazy person in America and then go to another country and think you can get somebody that's hardworking or caring. And I know some of that is one of the big reasons why a lot of American men or Western men go to other countries to seek love. And that's nothing wrong with that. What I find a bit frustrating is the fact that men want to complain about Western civilization and then go to a place like Colombia or Venezuela or Brazil, which is still in the Western hemisphere. It's just it's odd and peculiar to me that sometimes I hate Western civilization, I hate Western media, and then they go and marry somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, from South America or from Canada or something.
There's a lack of understanding of geography.
Right.
Definitely. Do these men think that they're actually upgrading, or do you think that they're actually just escaping from the reality?
Let me tell you like this. Hey, if it's a video game and then you upgrade your character, you upgrade it. So when you go over there, you upgrading. I don't care what it is. A lot of people here, I'm finna get canceled. A lot of people here, they talk too much, they do too much, they think they just entitled. And then other people overseas actually realize that because they don't feel like they're entitled. They feel like everything that they do is to gain something, but they're gonna put the work in. Now, if American girls start talking and trying to put the work in, yeah, but otherwise, yeah, I understand why people go overseas. They got morals, they got this, they got that. They're gonna do it. In fact, you know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna be no problem about it. But yeah, I gotta say that, like, what you want, you go get. But respect is the biggest thing. And if you go overseas and find you somebody who respects you and does what they need to do as a woman, a woman doesn't go overseas. You know what I'm saying? Now, how I'm saying that is a woman all across the earth. Y'all need to act like what you need to act like. Otherwise, back up. Put yourself in a different position. That's all I can say.
Okay, and that's a good point. And there's no saying, no Latino saying, "Mal raíz" means bad roots. And I guess the thing is that not being raised right, is it specific to your environment, specific to where you were born? There are bad parents and there's bad people that are raised in a bad way, regardless of where you go. So, as somebody who's had the opportunity to travel outside of the States, thank you for your service as always. I want to know, as far as culturally at least, what has been your experience with the culture of women outside of the United States? How they behave? Have you seen a difference? I guess that's a question I'm looking at. How they carry themselves. Is it true that there is an actual difference in how they carry themselves?
Being that I've traveled to such places as Korea, Kuwait, Baghdad, as well as Mexico, I believe you took a trip with me to Mexico before. The difference between the women from all of those different perspectives comes down to just the way they've been raised, the way they've been taught to treat a man. Now, I'm not saying that they are taught to treat us in a certain way that's different from the American woman, but at the end of the day, everybody has a choice to make of how they're going to treat the person that they're with. I don't think it necessarily falls on culture or it falls on what region of the earth you live in. The same can be said about men, because men are different too in every single culture that you may end up, finding yourself in. But I don't think there's a difference in, because you're from Japan, I'm going to treat you better than an American woman ever would. Just because I'm Cuban doesn't mean that I know how to love you better than a woman that stays in Warrenton. I just believe it's all about the individual. So that's my stance.
Every dude that thinks that, ooh, I can't pick the right woman. And then every girl that thinks I can't pick the right man. Look, you're making the decision. You're doing that. It ain't me. It's you doing that. Every time you say, ooh, I always pick the bad one. That's you. That's your problem. Figure it out. That's what you picking. It's a whole bunch around the corner. You can holler at, that's good, but you like this type. So go and figure that out. You ain't got to go across seas. You ain't got to go nowhere. It's people somewhere.
No, I think that there are terrible people regardless of where your geography. So
it's your choice.
Yeah, so I don't believe necessarily that I can go to Colombia and get a more submissive woman, or Venezuela, or the Philippines. That's not what's relevant to me, quite frankly. What I would say though is that there is something to be said with how people are raised in different cultures, and so there are different cultures, and in my opinion, that is fact that certain cultures, people are raised differently, men and women are raised differently depending on your environment and your culture. So as a Latino man, there's this stereotype that I'm always mad, I'm always angry. Or for a woman, a Latino woman, not every single Latina woman is spicy
Right.
Sofia Vergara. That's
Right. Latino women
it's
can be boring. You know what I
yes,
mean? Ones that can be exciting and want to dance and
exactly.
want to go salsa every single night. You have other ones that
Exactly.
just want to be
That's right.
studious and just read books or
And,
That's
read
right.
articles.
and guess what? Not everybody with the last name Patel owns a convenience store.
That's true too.
And I have met some really not so smart Asian people.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So not everybody fits the stereotype, but I do think that depending on where you're raised, if you live in the South, you tend to see many women, a little bit softer when it comes to their mannerisms, the Southern Belle type of thing. Whereas if you go up north, some, are a little bit more rough around the edges. It has nothing to do with, sometimes it has to do with race, sometimes it doesn't have to do with region. People are just different depending on where you're at. That goes from country to country.
If you go to a McDonald's, yeah, I said McDonald's. We ain't sponsored. If you want to holler at me, you know what I'm saying, get at me. But if we go to a McDonald's and then you don't like that McDonald's and you want to whine about it, you go to another McDonald's and you want to whine about that one. And you go to another McDonald's and another one and you want to whine about that one. It's the same food. Stop going to McDonald's. If you want to put yourself in a position, you putting yourself in that position. You're there for your reason. You keep picking the same stuff over and over. If you don't like this, why you keep getting it? That's your problem. That ain't my problem. That's what you need to figure out. I'm done.
And I think two things can be true. You can want to seek love with somebody that may be out of your financial background or your ethnic background or your regional background, but that doesn't mean you have to put somebody down from that background that you came from or that shares your ethnic identity that you came from too. That's the other thing too. I think some American men get wrong. If you're entitled here in America and you've been treated lazy or entitled, you're going to go to another country and do the same thing or act the same way. So just because I'm an American doesn't mean I can go to the Philippines and I'm entitled to any woman that I see, or Japan or South Africa. It's all about you, and I agree with y'all about being raised and have respect. What I've come to notice with couples in the world with bonds is they really bond either out of a spiritual belief in a higher power, or they bond out of musical or art or something like that, or food, or they bond in a way with like respect and manners. So when they address each other and they dress us like, whoa, that's somebody like in my family. I like that. I respect that. Oh, that's somebody like in my family. You could be from, two different parts of the country and it'll still be the same thing. Like if I'm from Florida and I go to Washington and I'm thinking, well, Washington is on the West Coast, so I'm from Florida, I'm fast moving and fast talking. Every woman from the state of Washington should be, looking at me and attracted to me. Then I'm gonna get my feelings hurt when it doesn't happen.
You know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting the same results. What is that? You thinking that you coming out, you dressing like this, you think somebody hollering at you for this reason, you better get on with that. You better go on somewhere with that. You think somebody hollering at you because you're actually cute. No, it's because what you got going on. Folks need to understand that's already implanted in everybody's heads. They looking for the best. They looking for this. Somebody thinks that you're not the guy or girl, they're gonna just play the game how it goes. So it's over with. You have to have somebody that respects you and wants to be with you, and then that would do it. If you keep on picking the people that ain't good, that's what you get. You got a certain type.
Speaking of certain specific types, this I think is a really good question. What food did you hate as a kid that you love now?
That is a really good question. I would definitely have to say Wheaties. And that made
Wheaties.
sound a little crazy to some people because Michael Jordan ate Wheaties and he was able to fly from the free throw line and dunk on everybody. But to me, Wheaties was nasty. Like it wasn't Frosted Flakes. It wasn't, in my opinion, Captain Crunch. You know, the real kid cereals. You know, but when Mama would go and get the Wheaties because my older brothers was all into Jordan. See him in the background. I used to be like, yeah, why do we got to eat that? Why we got? Now that I'm older, I realize why we eat Wheaties. That's my answer.
I appreciate that because you
digestive system.
That's some stuff I ain't know.
But you know what? I always love Wheaties with some sliced bananas personally. So that's just me. I always loved it.
Sugar.
Get it right. Queso.
Bananas with bananas and the milk soak up the Wheaties though. Blend them together. Now Wheaties don't taste bland, and I'm with Rico on that as far as Wheaties back in the day used to taste bland. Like Olympics, track and field, basketball. I mean, like Wheaties was like as far as a cereal, that was it. And then you eat it and you're like, what in the world is this?
Yeah, and it is so important to make sure you put that milk before that cereal.
Now you gonna stop something now.
I'm gonna kick your dough in if you don't. You put that milk. You messed up. I'm kicking your dough in.
Let him go. CT, but to answer your question for me,
divorce.
Broccoli was that food for me that I enjoy eating now. I don't have a problem as a grown adult eating broccoli now. But man, back in the day when I was younger, still don't like Brussels sprouts, right? I still don't like beets. But back in the day, it was like beets, Brussels sprouts, and broccoli. It was like,
all the bees, triple B's.
Yeah. Ooh. But now broccoli, I can't go without a few days without eating any broccoli. Y'all kind of know I fix stir fries, so stir fries gotta have some broccoli. I go to BJ, shop at BJ. I gotta get extra broccoli, and now it's just funny because I feel like I'm like 10 years away from eating broccoli like potato chips now.
They do have them in chips.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that shout out to everybody that believes in nutrition and keeps himself in good health too. But yeah, they definitely have the broccoli, the kind of hard broccoli.
The carrots,
pop them in their mouth, crunch. Yeah, the cauliflower and stuff. But yeah, back in the day for me, it was broccoli. Like, and now I'm like, why in the world did I ever hate broccoli? Now, Brussels sprouts and beets still give me the ooks, but broccoli, I love it.
All right.
To me, is Brussels sprouts.
I thought you were going to say pizza.
It's like little trees or something.
Nah, man. For me, it was Brussels sprouts. Like I hated Brussels sprouts with a passion. There's two vegetables I hate with a passion. Well, one is onions. Everybody that know me know that. Now, keep in mind, I cook with onions. I cook with onions. So I'm around onions, but I cannot eat it. For me, Brussels sprouts, when I was younger, can do it. I can't do it. But now,
learn something every day.
Put a little bit of salt, put a little bit of pepper, a little bit of butter, shake it up. I have them in the bowl.
Yeah,
I like them, almost like popcorn. Delicious. I like them. Yeah, man. I love me some Brussels sprouts, man.
I hate when people say that something tastes like something. Hey, this tastes like chicken. This don't taste like chicken.
I won't go that far.
You know what I'm saying? Folks be telling me stuff. Be like, eat this. It tastes like this. I be like, no, it don't. Hey, why are you lying to me? If I'm gonna eat, it tastes like chicken. I'm gonna eat chicken.
You know which one else?
What it is?
Thinking about it, liver, beef liver.
No.
Beef liver. I did not like growing up. I like it now. So beef liver, chicken liver, I've always liked, but beef liver itself, I didn't like it growing up, but I do like it now.
Liver, nothing.
Like liver?
Me neither.
That's liver.
I know it's healthy.
Y'all like
I know it's
liver?
healthy, but
that's liver.
I love chicken liver, but beef liver when I was young, nope.
I can't purchase it.
But now I'm all right with it.
I want my money back. What I don't like eating is people's ideas and the way people think. I'm not finna eat none of that. Cause like I'm not gonna fall for nothing. I don't care how you make it look good. Like, see, when you going somewhere and then the menu look like this, it look like this, that thing look good. You be up in there like, ooh, I'm finna get this for $5. No, you ain't. It ain't gonna look like that. It's gonna be a flat burger. It's gonna be some other stuff. No, the things I hate eating is when they charge me too much. That's what that is. They charge me way too much, and they be like, "Oh, I'm finna give you a steak," and they give you a little burger looking thing. It's like, what, a burger? Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to me. Don't give me this for that. Let me get the picture. Let me get that picture right there. I need what's on there. I need it to look like that. No, you do me wrong. No, that's what I don't like to eat. Otherwise, hey, I'm good with food. You know, I love Panamanian food. You know, I eat that.
That's right.
If you had put some stuff that looked like this and you gave me this, no, I'm not finna eat that. And then for y'all female, hey,
Marketing deception, it is something that needs to be addressed, G. And I appreciate you talking about the deception in marketing. I hate when something a burger looks good on a picture, but then when you get it, it's not the same thing. It's marketing deception. It has got to stop.
they need to stop. Burgers be looking like it's 5 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get something that's a couple ounces.
All right. I think it's about that time, folks. What time is it? It is the lightning round.
Lightning round.
Shout out TA.
Don't take my friend.
There we go. Hey. You better learn now. I take my turn now.
Once again, shout out TA.
Figure it out. What we about?
All right.
We
We are here back to my mind. The lightning round, ready for the most thrilling Mount Rico Moore ever in history, and maybe in your history. So let's do it. Tonight we're kicking it off with the top 4 music videos ever made. We're talking about the music videos that changed the culture, the music videos that made you want to run home and watch 106 in Park, the music videos for me that made me watch TRL every single David Carson daily. And of course, as always, I'm gonna give you guys time to think while I come up with my answers. So here we go. Number 1 is going to be the greatest music video of all time, in my opinion. And of course, in no particular order on my Mount Rico Moore, but in my opinion, it is the greatest. And it's going to be none other than Michael Jackson's Thriller. Thriller with
Thriller.
We all know that guy was not making music videos. He was making movies. All right. Next is going to be a surprise to some, but for some, it's going to be like, it's Rico. We expect it. I had to say that I voted for these guys every single day they was on the countdown. In sync with Bye 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 is on my list because I love that video. Okay, I would sing it, but we don't have the copyrights, so I can't sing it. Next thing is going to be on my Mount Rico Moore. It's going to be one of my favorite rock and roll songs of all time. And there was a young lady that was a part of this video who every morning before I went to Bellevue Middle School, she would be in the video, and she became a heartthrob, not only in the video, but also in Clueless. Okay. None other than Aerosmith with Crazy. Okay. So yes, I love that. And last but not least, I got a 2-way tie. Let me throw it out. The 2-way tie is going to be one of my favorite boy bands of all time. Backstreet Boys are Want It That Way. And coming in as 4B is going to be one of the biggest videos to ever drop in hip-hop history, in my opinion. And that's going to be 50 Cent In the Club. Boom. There you go. That is mine. Clip that. All right. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and throw to none other than Mr. LG.
Oh yeah, the best videos I had to say would be Michael Jackson stuff, movie type stuff. But the most videos I watch, they had different type of video, and like I play out my videos, so I don't know what everybody else do.
Now it's time to hear from KROOK. What you got to say?
My favorite music videos or my Rico Moore 4.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go with Remember the Time, Michael Jackson. That was one at the time when Michael Jackson would stop the Super Bowl in a halftime show. You know, and you had to go from, you know, watching football biggest moment to watching Michael Jackson in that biggest moment. So Remember the Time is definitely memorable. I would say another Jackson music video was him and his sister. It was him and Janet Jackson. Scream. Yes, sir. Where's my applause button? So the third one would be another Jackson music video, but this time it's Janet Jackson with Busta Rhymes. I cannot think what's it gonna be? Thank you, CT. I can picture the music video with the CGI and the purple and the silver. I just remember it just being big.
I have to give a special shout out to our brother, our Scam Your Gator brother, because you brought up Janet Jackson. You've now said her name twice. We got to shout out Reverend Nehemiah Johnson Jr., the owner of Viola's Apparel, because we know that as a kid in high school, our favorite video was If. When Janet came out with If, all right, let's just say we all went If. All right, so shout out to Nehemiah, Reverend Nehemiah Johnson Jr.
Hey, it went more than If. It was I might. Like I won't.
All right,
okay. And then my fourth Mount Rico Moore would be Korn, the heavy metal band Korn. I Got the Life.
Yep.
I Got the Life had to be retired from TRL. It was so popular.
Yep.
Okay.
You know, and there's only been a handful of videos.
Do you remember who it dethroned? Because I know for a while at that point, I think Aguilera and Britney were kind of running head to head.
Yeah,
So
I don't.
Limp Bizkit.
I don't remember who it was, but it was a pop act. I just don't remember if it was the boy band or it was, like you said, a solo. Yeah, a solo artist. Yep, a solo artist. Because I remember once Korn did that, it was like, oh, heavy metal has taken over pop. You know, heavy metal now is the pop. That's
good answers. Good answers. All right, okay, so far.
All right, so I think there's consensus with Thriller as as one of the greatest music videos of all time. A rock video that I actually loved, and rest in peace to Kurt Cobain. Teen Spirit,
Teen Spirit,
they were up there for me.
There's two that I have a personal. I'm nostalgic to. The very first rap video that I listened to when I moved to the States was DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Parents Just Don't Understand.
That was a good video. Yep, that was a good video. I remember that back in the day.
And from my high school days, don't go chasing waterfalls. Waterfalls.
Remember that was that time was one of the most expensive videos outside of the Jackson family.
That thing had a waterfall in the background.
Yeah, exactly. The visual effects of that video. I thought it was good visual video, great visual effects, and it was obviously a great song. But I thought the video was amazing as well, in my opinion. So
I am so disappointed in you.
I am
so disappointed in you. I know the true you, and the true you really wanted to say "Dream Lover" by Mariah Carey.
My favorite Mariah Carey video, I would say, huh?
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, how you doing, Michelle?
There you go. Hey, baby, what's up? I love you. That's one of my life. No, but seriously, my favorite Mariah Carey video. The one that she was in the movie theater with James Skipper.
The one with Jay-Z. Jay-Z's in the pool. He was rapping in it. And
Heartbreaker.
Yeah,
that was my favorite Mariah Carey music video. Not my favorite song, but my favorite music video of hers was actually Heartbreaker.
Okay, now I would say that is a good one, but then you got to give her props on that Eminem diss song that she did.
Yeah, Delusional. Yeah, that was. You Always Be My Baby is probably my favorite song. But as far as the video, I just thought that Heartbreaker was. I feel it was a fun video, and I liked it from that aspect. So with her alter ego Mimi, I thought it was dope. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Mimi. Yeah.
There's another honorable mention I like to say. Exhibit, the rap artist Exhibit had a video.
Oh, yeah.
That first album he signed with Dr. Dre, and it was cinematic, and stuff was moving in the background as he was walking down the street. I just can't remember the name of the song. I want to say 2001, 2002, 2003, somewhere in that time frame. But yeah, it was a big video for him, and it blew him up further than where he came from, Loud Records.
What's the boy that said that up in America? I mean, you know.
Oh,
what's his
that's
name?
Childish Gambino.
Childish
This is
Gambino.
America.
Oh yeah,
That's my third one. I gotta go Michael Jackson. I gotta go a couple of Outcasts. See, I ain't even gonna say UGK, but I just said it now, so it's okay.
You can't help yourself.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
can't help
I
yourself.
just said that, but the other one would be my video Extinction, the movie that I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm rapping on there. If you can beat the flow on that beat, I want to work with you. Run it. Y'all run it. I'm telling you, try to beat the verse on there. Extinction. Look it up on YouTube.
You know what, fellas? It's been a great time today. I look forward to running it back. Top 1%.